Hi, I'm Patrick McCoy, Director of Sales and Marketing for Paulson Manufacturing. And in today's product spotlight, I want to talk about our Toric welding face shields. You'll notice that this is a cobalt blue. These particular shields are a shade 5 cobalt blue. We offer them in shades 2 through 12. And so that's going to run a large variety of different welding applications, from gas cutting and torching on the lower shades all the way up to MIG and TIG welding for the higher shades. Cobalt blue, it's kind of a unique product. You might be familiar with the cobalt blue shaded spectacles that have been around for decades that are used in the molten metal facilities. So these are the only full coverage face shields available in cobalt blue. And the cobalt blue is very specific to molten metal facilities. So in molten metal facilities, you're going to have big ladles of molten metal, and to the top of these ladles rises all the impurities of the metal, commonly referred to as slag. And that sodium-based slag emits a very bright yellow light. And the cobalt blue is specific to blocking out and filtering out that yellow light, commonly referred to as the sodium line. That way the molten metal worker can distinguish the difference of that line between the slag and the molten metal and be able to discard and scrape away the slag and note the difference between that and where the molten metal ends and the slag begins. You'll notice that this is a contoured shield, what we call a toric shield, meaning it has a double curve. So most face shields, traditional face shields, are going to be cylindrical, meaning one curve. These are going to have a double curve. You're going to have a curve this way and a curve this way. That's going to do a few different things for you as far as benefits. It's going to give you wider peripheral view. It's going to give you better spatial awareness. The integrated chin protector allows for better downward vision, as well as added protection from hazards from below, such as debris or splash. And the shape of the shield allows for less distortion and internal glare and reflection. So you're not going to have to be squinting as much, looking through the shield and seeing the light reflecting off of the edge of the shield. This is, again, it's cobalt blue. It's all nanoparticles. So just like our arc flash shields, this has a nanoparticle formulation, and the nanoparticles that are dispersed all in this shield are what is going to be absorbing the infrared and UV radiation from the welding arc. You'll notice that these are attached to two different types of helmets. We have a traditional cap style hard hat, and we also have a next generation climbing style safety helmet, which have become more and more popular in the industrial space over the last few years. And we're the only face shields on the market that are compatible with not just the traditional hard hats, but most of the climbing style safety helmets as well. We have a redesigned weight compensating bracket, meaning we've adjusted the pivot point of this bracket to be further back and further down on the helmet. So that way, when you lift the shield above the head in the stowed position, it will stay centered above the head and essentially feel weightless while it's above the head in the stowed position. You notice that this particular model has flashlights attached. We have models available for flashlights, and then others that are not equipped with flashlight attachments. This particular model is equipped with the mounting blocks for the flashlight. We call this an articulating light mount because it pivots both vertically as well as horizontally. So you can take the flashlight and point it in the exact position that you need it, and it will stay there. All right, that's it for today's product spotlight. Thank you for joining me, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.